Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons TD6. It has been a while since I've played this one, or at least it feels like it's been a while. And let's see. Let's get the chat popped out. Hello Jar. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. How are you today? Has it been a good day for you so far? I know it's not that late in the day. It's kind of early, I think. But hello, Wendy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. How are you today? Let's see. Super Monkey Storm. Just one of those things I'll probably never use. Daily Challenge. Easy Standard. That shouldn't be too difficult. It has been good. That's great. Let's see. So, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure how well this is going to go. And I'm not sure how well, like if I'm going to be, what's the term, like rusty at this game compared to Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. But that's good that you are good, Wendy. What was I going to say? Wendy, have you seen the Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense? And or do you have it? Because I actually think it's a pretty good game. Not in the morning though. It hasn't been good in the morning, or it's not morning for you? Because you think you're like 12:30, so that's true. It's like halfway through the day, I guess. Unless I'm forgetting what time zone. Oh no, I'm not paying attention. I'm so used to, dang, that's not even the one I wanted to do. Wow, I am rusty. You've been playing a lot? Nice. Awesome. Oh, it's been bad in the morning. I'm sorry to hear that. But yes, the Bloons Adventure Time is a fun game, and has definitely distracted me from Bloons Adventure Time 6, Bloons TD Defense 6. It's very interesting. You know, I'm sure I'll just use a tack shooter that I've never really used before. That's fine. I mean, I'm only going up to around 40, so it shouldn't be too bad. Aw. One of your buddies died. That's so sad. Well, I hope that this stream can help cheer you up and distract you from it. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if there's anything else that I'd be able to do. Let's see. I do want to use the Spike Factory to, yeah, Spike Factory. Just forgetting the name for a second. Do you want to use this? And I think I've tried this before, where I used 2 different Spike Factories as my like backup line of defense or whatever, and I don't think it did very well. So hopefully since then I've gotten better monkey knowledge or something, and it will work. Maybe, I don't know. I definitely don't want it to be my only line of defense, but unless I get rid of those statues, there's not a lot more I can do. I mean, Oben will be able to take down lead, and the tack shooter will just help in general. You like the Spike Storm the best for the Spike Factory? I agree. Like the Spike Storm is in the one that like lays down the spikes on the track. Is that the one you mean? Or do you mean the spike or the attack tower with that attack speed boost? Because that's also one of my favorites. But let's see. I really just need it to take care of camo in general and be a good buffer for when the balloons get past my normal defense. So let's see. 350 isn't that expensive, so I guess I'll remove that one so I can place another attack tower. And this time, I'm actually going to use one that I think is good. Okay, so I should be back. Not sure if you're going to need to restart the stream or refresh it or something. Okay, so I don't know why, but the stream crashed. Thankfully, I was paying attention, and it told me when it crashed. Don't know why it did. Don't know if I should be able to prevent that from happening again in the future. But I'm back. Thankfully, it doesn't take very long just to jump back onto the stream. And I was able to pause it pretty quickly once it did go down. Yeah, it was some kind of glitch with the YouTube gaming app or something. Like the stream actually ended or something. I don't know. I don't know why. It's weird. But I'm back. Yay! And let's throw down another Spike Factory. That's not the one I wanted. Dang. So that's a bit of money wasted. Okay, now I could essentially just wait for that, like, what was it, 2,000? For extra attack speed, like the super attack, is it attack zone? Overdrive, that's what it is. Or I can put that money towards a Spike Factory. There's no in-game music? Oh, that's right, did I turn off music? Or I just have it low. So, I mean, I feel like I made it low for a reason. I don't remember. If you want me to raise it up more, let me know. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it as is. And I did totally forget whether or not the Spike Factory is gonna be able to take down round 33. And apparently it can. So the Spike Factory is not super necessary for camo bloons. Or at least camo bloons aren't a very big deal against these Spike Factories because they only have like one upgrade. It was gone, but now it's back. Alright. Let's see. I think I have enough time to get the 2,000 on overdrive. Okay. So 36, 7, 8, 9, 40. So this one should be the one that has to deal with the Moab. So I'm going to buff this one as much as I can in the not much time before the Moab shows up. So I guess I should do the, well, because to me it doesn't make sense to do a Moab Shredder Spike Factory. I don't know if that's even going to reach. To do a Moab Shredder Spike Factory if I'm trying to take down the ceramics that come out of the Moab. Does that make sense? Your favorite attack shooter is fast firing one? Yeah, that's definitely my favorite. The fire is nice and it's useful, obviously, but I kind of prefer the just fast firing nature of the attack shooter. And I survived! Yay! Didn't do it without losing lives, but I survived. And that's the most important part of this game. Okay, so can I do chimps? Let's see. I feel like I tried it on this map before, but I don't think I was able to beat it. So let's try again. Chimps on this place. Alright, so as always, I'm gonna go with my tried and true trusty strategy thing of a ninja monkey, and it has been a while, so I don't remember exactly which upgrades I buy at which point in order to do the strategy that I normally use, but I'm pretty sure that I get this up to a double shot and then start the alchemist, because obviously I want the alchemist to have something good to buff, but I obviously need the alchemist pretty early because the ninja monkey needs those buffs for the most part. You gotta run 99 on easy. Luckily it was not chimps. Yeah, but yeah, getting to around 99, it's difficult, right? Like, I mean, because when I think of like Bloons Adventure Time, I don't think it would be very difficult to get to around 99. Like with the amount of firepower they give you in that game, it's crazy. But in this game, I just realized, yeah, I do have to get to around 100, so hopefully it's not too difficult. Yeah, the DDTs, those are going to be a bit of an issue. How should I deal with those? I'll probably definitely need a Monkey Intelligence Bureau. That'll be helpful. The DDTs actually aren't that much of an issue in, or at least I haven't had much of an issue with them in Adventure Time, just because Tuxedo Jake is able to give me the ability to pop all Bloons, like the Monkey Intelligence Bureau. So, plus a lot of my abilities stun Bloons and slow them down and stuff. So the DDTs weren't really an issue in that one. Here, really the only thing I can do to slow them down would be Ice Tower, Glue Gunner, maybe Bomb Tower, or Sniper, as far as I can remember. I think those are, well, and the Helipilot. It can knock back blimps, I guess. That's one option. Or I could just lay down a bunch of spike factories, but not sure quite how effective that is. I'll put them as close together as I can. You hate round 63 sometimes? Yeah. I remember always having to really be aware of when that round was coming up, just because of what it is. Just those clumps of ceramics can really mess with your strategy, or really bust through your defenses if you're not prepared. Which is part of why I love how amazing this strategy is. Like, buffing a Grandmaster Ninja and a Super Monkey, which, if anyone's watching this and doesn't know what my usual strategy is, it's get a Ninja Monkey, buff him with the Alchemist, get a Super Monkey, buff him with a Monkey Village, and then from there just kind of build whatever, just because that's really all you need. And I can't use banana farms, right? Yeah. That's actually like my favorite thing about chimps, is that not being able to use the banana farm makes me not feel bad for not using the banana farm, because I probably wouldn't have used it anyways in my normal gameplay. So it's nice to not feel like I'm pressured to use that as much, I guess. Do I like the Glue Gunner? The Glue Gunner is kind of one of my favorites. I like the idea of just doing damage over time to Bloons. It's obviously not the most efficient way of popping things in this game, but in a strange way, it kind of makes me think of a Necromancer. Even though I know there is a Necromancer monkey in this version in BTD6, even before that on BTD5, the Glue Gunner kind of, in my mind, seemed like a bit of a Necromancer in terms of like cursing something and like making it take damage over time and that sort of side of it. So that's what I've always enjoyed about the Glue Gunner, and especially now that it can stop Moabs or Moab class Bloons, I just think it's even more awesome. Do I still play BTD5? I do not. Pretty much since the day BTD6 came out, I completely stopped playing BTD5. I don't remember if it was like when if it was before or after BTD6 came out, but I remember they announced that BTD5 was going to be on the Switch, which I don't actually know if it's out now or if it's still coming out later. But what was I going to say? But when I heard it announced, really my main reaction was, that's cool. Like, I'm glad that it was able to make its way to the Switch. I think that's a really interesting idea. But with BTD6, you know, coming out right about now, and me having already played BTD5 for like 6 years. Wow, BTD5 came out like 7 years ago. 6 or 7 years ago. And like, as far as I can tell, nothing else was changed about BTD5 when it came to the Switch, or when it is coming to the Switch. As far as I remember, there was no like extra towers or maps or modes or anything. So in that sense, I was a little bit disappointed that there wasn't necessarily a reason for me to get back into it and play it again. Again, considering that BTD6 is coming out. So yeah, that's my take on BTD5 on the Switch, and just BTD5 in general. Like, I've spent so much time playing BTD5 that now that there's something new and 2 new things because of the Adventure Time one, it doesn't really make much sense to me to play BTD5 anymore. I do kind of wish that I had actually completed everything on that game, like playing every map, getting all the medals, unlocking every achievement and stuff. That would have been nice. there should be a Mario map on BTD5 Switch. That'd be cool. Or even like a Mario Special Agent or something. But man, can you imagine if the way that they have the Bloons Adventure Time tower defense, if they did like a Bloons Mushroom Kingdom tower defense or something, where they had all the Mario characters and like mushroom power-ups and all that, I would be totally down for that. Like, I'm at this point, I'm not even sure how much they could really change up the formula, other than what they've already done with Adventure Time. But yeah, I'd be down for that. If they, I mean, not that I have any influence in that decision. It's not like me being okay with it makes them do it or anything. Let's see. So, oh, that's right. I need to give you Bloons TD, because that's something that I should have given earlier. Let's see. At this point, Ninja would get copyrighted. Well, I mean, they'd have to work with Nintendo and get their permission. I'm sure they didn't just decide to do the Adventure Time thing without getting Adventure Time's permission, or Cartoon Network's permission or whatever. Let's see, Jar. Do you think that I should get the Sun Avatar and then essentially just leave the monkey at that? Or should I get the Robo Monkey and then get the Technological Terror? My vote would probably be for the Tech Terror, just because I feel like that's probably stronger than the Sun Avatar, but I don't actually remember. And even before that, I'm going to get the Glue Gunner. And can I get it within the range of the Monkey Village? Right there. Awesome. You say Robo? Alright. Robo it is. And yeah, I need that one. Yeah, because I'm not super, I don't specifically need it to soak all the layers, which I'm not even 100% sure how that works exactly in terms of when it does or doesn't soak through layers, because Relentless Glue, apparently I read someone saying online that Relentless Glue is useless without soaking through the layers, because otherwise the only way you'd be able to do that is, or the only way for it to work is if you glued a red balloon or something. So I don't really know how that works exactly, but I think I'll be okay considering this glue gunner is specifically here for the Moabs. So hopefully, possibly, it'll work where when you glue a Moab layer, the Moab layer pops and leaves glue behind. But I don't know if that's how that works. But again, either way, I'm looking for that super glue so I can actually stop the Moab class balloons in their tracks whenever they're coming near the glue gunner. And yeah, round 63, not a threat. Not with this setup. The Tech Terror with the Monkey Village and Alchemist boost totally destroys it. Can I glue bats? I think I can do damage to them with the acidic or dissolving nature of the glue gunner. I don't think I can slow them down. The bads are pretty much resistant or immune to everything. I don't think they can be slowed down by anything, even with the Monkey Intelligence Bureau, but I could be wrong about that. There might be certain upgrades or something that can slow them down. But let's see. So at this point, yeah, I mean at this point I'm just waiting to get the Tech Terror at 23,000, the Grandmaster at 37, and then the Glue Gunner at 43. And then other than that, I mean, I guess I can do the Call to Arms or maybe a Sniper or something. Our Bad's Big and Deadly. That would actually make sense. Good one. What was it called? It's... I mean, I want to say Brutal, but that's the BFB, the Brutal Floating Behemoth, or Behemoth. But I don't remember what that bad stood for. I remember there was the Hydro Rocket Pods from the Gatling gunner, that it had the Bloon aerial denial system, big airship of doom. Is that really what it is, or are you just making that one up? You know, I could probably just turn on the hints, and then when I get to round 100, because I totally will, then it would tell me what it is. But let's see. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it. And I mean, I know it's a little bit late to be asking this, but you can hear me, right? Because compared to Adventure Time, I can definitely hear the sound of these balloons popping. So I don't know if my voice is actually louder than it. So, you know, just gonna ask that for the record, that I did make sure that you can hear me, because of how much I struggle with that issue of not knowing if people can hear what I'm saying. But let's see. Oh, the big airship of doom is the real name. All right, cool. That makes sense. And tech terror. So now I just gotta wait for 37,800, and then I'll get the Grandmaster Ninja, and he'll be even more what's the word? Powerful, I guess. I was gonna say unstoppable, but yes, you can hear me. Awesome. As always, pretty much every time I play this game, I almost want to make a compilation of like every time I say this, and how many times I say it every time. I really wish I could fast forward faster. That would be nice, especially when I have to wait so long to buy an upgrade. I would still say the Glue Gunner is probably the best anti-Moab at this point. Obviously, in terms of damage, the Grandmaster and the Tech Terror are clearly better than the Glue Gunner, but in terms of stopping the balloons, or stopping the blimps, and keeping them within range of all the other attacking towers, I would say the Glue Gunner is probably the cheapest, or at the very least the easiest to use, because because the Ice Tower, while the 5th tier is probably better, like the 5th tier is probably better at slowing down Moab and doing damage to them, you need the 5th tier to be able to pop them or stop them at all. The Glue Gunner is like a 3rd tier upgrade that lets you slow down blimps. Even if it doesn't stop them, it still slows them down, which is helpful, especially for the DDTs. And then the Bomb Shooter, that one is also very good at stopping blimps, but it's even more expensive than the Ice Tower. And you could argue that the Bomb Shooter is better used as anti-Moab attack rather than anti-Moab defense. But that's another debate for another time, I suppose. Just need another 10,000 cash. Only these balloons could just, you know, arrive faster with higher concentration so that I could destroy them sooner and get more money out of it. I say almost sarcastically because that was probably the limit of what I can take right now. What does the BFB stand for? Big Fast Balloon? Nope. It is the Brutal Floating Behemoth. I can never say that very easily. Brutal Floating Behemoth. Let's see, 37,000. Awesome. Now I've got the Grandmaster, which in my opinion, because again, I haven't tested it, or if I did, I forgot the results because I didn't write them down. I believe the Grandmaster Ninja is better than the Tech Terror, especially when it has the Monkey Intelligence Bureau, or more specifically because of the Monkey Intelligence Bureau, which allows them to pop the same kinds of balloons. But the Grandmaster Ninja is just more expensive, but it's just awesome. I just love it so much. The Ninja probably is my favorite monkey in Bloons history. Yeah, I could probably say that pretty definitively. Also, I totally forgot that I have Benjamin, the hacker monkey. I should have placed him so long ago. Totally forgot about him. I don't even know if he actually generates money on chimps, because I know the I in chimps is income, and that's the whole point of not having the monkey village, or not monkey village, the banana farm. I totally forgot about Benjamin. What's my least favorite tower, but not Ice Tower? My least favorite tower is probably the Druid. Oops. Either the Druid or maybe the Pilot. Probably those two. Because the Druid, in my opinion, he's really only good for like 2 paths, maybe. Which, even as I say that, I know that I probably don't even use that path that I'm talking about that often. But I specifically don't like his middle path because it's a lot of income generation, which is good, but it's not, at least I don't think it's the most efficient way. At which point it's like there's not really a point in using it if there's better options, kind of. The ball lightning is good. That's the path that I was thinking of that I was going to say you should use. The rage path, I really don't like that it's kind of dependent on you losing lives first and then being able to increase your speed. I really don't like abilities that rely on you losing lives, basically.